Hello! Hello, MABU-HIVE. I am continuing on with... Oh no. Okay. I was worried for a second that my audio wasn't picking up, but it seems to be. Everything good? Kian is not... Am I being heard? I just want to make sure that the mixing is good. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the character album. So the music that's playing is from the character album. I'll link it. But they released this recently with the 1.3 stream. They announced that they were going to be releasing a character album, which is essentially all of the songs in the in people's trailers. So I think what's playing right now is the first official's themes. I'm like slowly picking them out, and so someone dropped a list of like what the actual what each of the characters were, but you can kind of tell what it is based on the theme that they have. So we have officials here, which is really dramatic. Let me make sure that okay, everything's working. And I love her for it. But yeah, she has 2 different themes, I believe. I might be mistaken, and the second theme might be... No, I wouldn't know if the second one is Mona's, because her sounds, like, very strange. What is wrong with this brush? Oh, it's because But yeah, I haven't made any progress since last stream. Wait, I really need to turn off the background so I can see what's going on. Because that was like the same exact color as the background shadow. Your Xingqiu is doing well with Albedo's weapon. At AR-50 you can do 1k and has 10k health and 600 defense. Wow. Good job on your Xingqiu. Mine's still being built. His is not built for attack. Like, he is just there to make sure that everyone else doesn't die with his damage reduction and his healing. Like, I wish my characters could do damage, but at the same time, like, your main purpose is to make sure my main DPS doesn't die. I think the only characters that are really gonna get focus on any amount of, like, attack are my, well, I guess that would make sense, your sub-DPS characters, so Mona, I keep mixing up, like, the terms for, like, sub-DPS and support, 'cause, like, my brain is like a reaction support, but which is why I like call sub DPS character support. But alas, that is incorrect. All of his noblesse is ask. I'm assuming you mean attack. No, I'm focusing on, what am I focusing on for him? Like, hydro percent because his damage reduction is tied to his hydro percent. Okay. I don't know what the weapons are in Spanish, so I don't know what that means. I gave Albedo Espada Negra, which has him. Oh, okay. It probably thought that it was some, like, it probably thought that you were trying to, like, say a slur or something. But, like, no, that's just Spanish. But yeah, what's Black Sword? Is that festering thing? No, I didn't add the new function. I just have auto mod. I have really minimal permissions for auto mod, so I'm kind of surprised that it came for you like that. Oh, is it shoot, I forgot. Okay, the BP thingy. I don't remember what the I honestly don't remember what the effect is. Like, it was something weird, wasn't it? Like, your defense goes down, but your, like, attack goes up? Like, or not all of them, but a lot of the, weapons in, the Battle Pass were, kind of, like, risk-reward type mechanics. Oh god, I need to clean these up. These are so, like, the borders are so messy. I need to, like, oh gosh. I'm, like, thinking of the last commission that you commissioned me, and it was so, like, clean. I mean, that was after I restarted it completely, because I wasn't happy with how it looked, but it was so clean, and this was just so messy. Oh my gosh. Like, the borders and everything are so, like, unclear. Or not unclear, it's just that, they're perhaps too clear in the fact that you can just see, like, where all of my sketch lines are. Man, after you paid so much money and have been so patient with me, like, you're gonna get a good product. Also, I need something else to add to my portfolio, so it's gonna look good. But yeah, I'm kind of curious because I haven't seen you. I haven't seen you talk about your characters that aren't like Zhongli or who are you working on right now? When I get a new job and I have more commu, raise my hands together. I would be honored to draw more of your faves. That Lucilius one, well, it was like, at first when I couldn't get anything right, but when I restarted it, I felt a lot better about it. And that was nice. In the meantime, I have like 3 more comms to work on, so like, no rush. You're working on Diluc slowly. Yeah, what are you planning on Diluc? I mean, I've told you what I'm putting on mine, which is it's me suffering currently in the Hidden Palace of Zhao formula. Or Zhao? I don't know how to say it. I'll look it up later. But he does like 1 to 2k for each. Focus on Xingqiu so I can bring him to me drip team. Yeah, I am also working on Crimson Witch. I can't believe I got 1 good feather drop with like good substats. Like they could be better, but like they were good enough. I thought, like, as long as I get good, decent substats on the rest of them, I'll be fine. But then I proceeded to, literally all day, I spent, like, what, I'm at, like, 7 resin now, and I started with, like, 12 or something, and then I got one from Battle Pass in the middle of it. So, like, bruh, I spent, like, 6 resin, and, which is, 6 resin plus my condensed resin, by the way. Or 6 fragile resin plus my condensed resin. So, how many drops of that? Too many. So you got 60, so that'd be 3 drops. 5 and 6, that'd be 18 different drops, plus the 3 fragile resin that I had, which it gives you 2 drops each. Yeah, I did like 24, I got 24 different artifacts and like only one of them was good. I cry. Okay, Joe, you would say it with a round O, take me with a grain of salt, because I don't know how to describe pronunciation. Okay, we can discuss it over, voice chat another time then. I want to make sure that I'm pronouncing it at least, like, within the range of, correctness, but I don't really feel like looking it up live right now. We can learn together. Yeah, I feel like it is important to try to at least pronounce things correctly. Well, at least a little bit. Try a little bit to get it right. Because I imagine, well, as someone who has had their name mispronounced so many times, or like anything that is related to Tagalog mispronounced, and it's very frustrating, I want to make an effort to try to say it right a little bit. Even if I can't say it right the first time. I'm still thinking about, in middle school, I had some, like, we were talking about, Tagalog for some reason. And my friends, wait, is that a smudge on my screen? Oh my god, it is a smudge on my screen. I kept coloring over it thinking that it was like something, like a little dot that wouldn't go away. But yeah, when I was younger, I was in middle school, I had some friends who were talking about Tagalog, and my friends, literally the previous day, I was trying to describe to them, like, oh, so my mom speaks Tagalog, like, my family speaks Tagalog, and they kind of make fun of me for it, and they were trying to say Tagalog, and they kept saying Tagalog, and I'm like, that's not correct, so I didn't say anything, I didn't try, like, correcting them or anything like that, but, I was just in my mind, I was like, that's incorrect. That's, like, so funny, because, like, literally everyone who reads it and they're not familiar with, like, not the phonetics, but the phonemes? I forget what there's a specific word that refers to the set of sounds that are within a language. And if you're not really familiar with, like, Tagalog, I'm gonna say phonemes because I think that's what it's called. Then I would say, like, that's how most people would say that, Tagalog, because it's a very American pronunciation. But I didn't say anything to them about it, that they were saying it incorrectly. Nowadays I'd say, like, oh, by the way, you're, like, this is how you actually say it. But literally the next day, we were talking about it, and I was saying, this was about someone else entirely, so, but I was saying, and this was not me trying to shade them, but now I realize that what I'm about to describe sounds like I was trying to, like, I was trying to be, like, all shady, or, like, throw shade at them. But I was saying something like, oh yeah, people mispronounce this all the time, and they're like, yeah, I can't believe people Or I was saying like, oh, I can't believe people mispronounce like the word Tagalog all the time. And they're like, yeah, I can't believe people would do that. And I was just like, stare into the camera like it's the Office moment. Like they literally didn't do that. Like just the previous day. Yeah. I mean, like it's fine. Like if people don't know how to say it the first time, or like it takes them a couple tries to say it right. But I was just kind of surprised that they were like, were you aware that you were saying it incorrectly literally just the previous day? I was like a little in disbelief. Because they were just they acted like, not like super high and mighty, but like they acted like, you know, a little like, oh, I know better than that, as if they weren't doing it the previous day themselves. And I'm like, okay. But they learned, and that's the important part, is that they learned eventually. But it was still like, really? Man, I miss the innocent days of middle school. Back when I thought I was straight. Back when I thought I was cis. Oh my gosh. I remember, I guess this is gonna be middle school story time sharing hours. I remember I was in middle school and there was a boy that I had a crush on. And I like told him that I liked him. And I remember it so vividly. I don't know why, but I still want to learn from my friends that speak it. I would like to understand their Genshin rabblings that I haven't used a dictionary. But yeah, my pile of languages I want to learn. Oh no. Oh, mood. I like am only actively trying to like learn 2 languages. But that's still a lot. I cannot understand how you are juggling Spanish and Chinese and Japanese and Korean, apparently. Like, oh my god. I just want to learn 2 languages. One, so I can like translate things better. And also because I don't want to put 4 years of education to waste. And the second one is so my parents and family members stop making fun of me. It's basically just Chinese and Spanish. Hey, still, that's valid. I mean, we spent 3 hours trying to learn Japanese together yesterday. Or, I guess not really trying to learn Japanese together, but like, me teaching you Japanese. Hey, it's a noble thing to be distracted by, which is more studies. But yeah, what was I going on about middle school? Oh yeah, I remember in middle school I had a crush on a boy. Not because it was literally just because I was in middle school. But I remember we had like orchestra together, and I was like by the orchestra lockers, and it was like right before lunch or something like that. We were like packing up when we were the last ones there, and I told him how I felt. And then he was like, mind you, this is the first time I'm getting this news. He's like, ooh, okay, I don't really feel like, about you that way. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I kind of saw that. Like, not that I saw it coming, because I thought, like, maybe he feels the same way about me, because we were close. People thought we were dating all the time. But then he was like, yeah, so I'm gay, and that was literally the first time that he came out to anyone that I'm aware of. And I was like, oh, I'm like, that's good for you. I don't remember what I said, to be honest. I wish I did. But then I literally, this is the funny part about it, and I'm sorry, middle school me, for making fun of myself, but, you know, it's myself. I can make fun of myself. But I literally had a sad cry, and I ate ice cream while crying, like the typical, like, sad romantic trope of someone who just either got broken up with or rejected. That's literally what I was doing. And I wasn't doing it intentionally to be, like, dramatic or anything. I was literally just, I'm sad and I want to eat ice cream. Oh my god. Oh my god. And now I think about it, in now I was in high school, because we went to the same high school for a while until he switched out. But I told him in high school, like, yeah, I think it's the funniest thing that we, like, that everyone thought we were dating and then we both end up being hella gay. Oh my god. It was either everyone thought we were dating or everyone thought we were siblings. And I mean, like, no. He is, like, well, he's mixed, but, like, he's primarily, I believe Vietnamese. And I think, like, some part, I think his grandfather was Chinese or something like that. But I'm Filipino. I'm like 100% Filipino. Both my mom and my dad are from the Philippines. Like, we are not siblings. Like, no, it was such a whiplash too, because immediately after saying, like, we hung out together a lot because we had like a core group of 6 friends. And we were like, we were the I don't know, we were part of it. And we would all hang out together, and or sometimes we'd hang out individually or something like that, or we'd be partners on a project, and so we'd hang out a lot because we got along well together. Oh my god, I just realized the reason we got along well together, it's the gays sticking together. I think, I don't know about 2 of the people, but like 4 of us ended up being, 4 of us ended up being hella gay, which is so good. I got that with one girl in my class where people thought we were related, no, to, because one of them, we had the same name, like it's a given name and a family name, and I'm just like, no, that's a coincidence. Wait, they thought you had the same, like, you had the same full name, so people thought that you were related? No, that's not how that works. You wouldn't name your kids the same thing. But yeah, I thought it was very amusing, because it's just like, no, we're not related just because we're both, like, brown Asian people. Like, there's other reasons people hang out, and it's called being friends. We don't have to be dating and then you immediately be like, oh, well, if you're not dating, then you must be siblings. Oh my god, to read vibes that badly. Like, sometimes people are just friends, my dude. There is no romantic feelings necessary. But yeah, people would joke all the time that we were dating, or actually genuinely thought that. And now we're just like, nah. Right, I gave it a slight pass because most people said it were also black, but I'm like, no, did we really look like the same people? Yeah, I'm like, okay, listen, I know that I, like, as someone who has siblings, and I am close to my siblings, well, not particularly close, but I grew up with my siblings, I know, like, I don't really think me and my siblings look alike, but objectively I know that we have similar features. I feel like with a lot of siblings, you can usually notice similar features with them. So, like, this person who looks nothing like me, like, why do you think I'm related to them? Yeah, just cause we're both, like, brown Asian people doesn't mean that we're related. We're not even the same kind of Asian. How's the audio, by the way? Because it switched tracks, so I'm not sure if it's still loud enough or quiet. It's too quiet or something like that. Okay, it's balanced for you. Okay. Because I know this set of tracks is like a bit quieter. Oh shoot, I was gonna point out all the tracks to you, like all the character tracks. You missed out on Child. Or maybe I missed out on Child, but you were paying attention. Oh, out here with the cursed smiley emoji. Yeah, they're quite a pair. I wish we saw more Sumi and Goro interaction. I'm trying to think if there's any, like, any other interesting anecdotes from middle school. You've grown to like Disco Robot. I think it has a certain unsettling feeling to it that's only applicable in certain situations. It's like eyes are a little too unsettling. If I were to give a robot eyes that looked like that, I would put googly eyes somewhere else on the body to trick people into thinking those were the actual eyes. Not because I don't want people to know there's like a camera or something on it, it's just because those would be unsettling to look at. Okay, I need a darker red color. You should use it. Yes, you were quite literally paying for use of that, so maybe you should. I feel like I criminally underused the little emotes that I have. I mean, I'm only subscribed to 2. They have a pirate. Oh my god, that's so cute. Okay, I think the pirate's kind of cute. Like, legitimately cute, and not, like, unsettling and cute. It's just actually cute. But yeah, I'm only subscribed to 2 channels. I think one of my subscriptions is running out. Because I honestly have no idea how I got a subscription to that channel. I don't even remember watching it, but somehow I got gifted a sub from someone. And I mean, like, well, at least the streamer is getting, like, revenue. Sorry that I won't continue this up, but man, I had no idea who that was when I checked. It's like, I looked at all their past streams and I'm like, maybe I dropped in here, and I legitimately have no idea where I got this sub from. Do you not have automatic subscription renewal on, I have it because that's the only subscription that I have, on Twitch at the moment. I try to keep my subscriptions and other things not on auto renew, which reminds me, don't let me forget to cancel my subscriptions for one of my study like thing, not my study thing, but like my textbook site, because I no longer need it because I am not really in classes that require textbooks. We have like handouts. I feel like a fool for accidentally keeping it on during winter break. Not yet, I might do it this month, but I will do it someday. Yeah, here's the thing, I was gonna do manually renewing it, but I did manually renew it, and then it charged me again? Like, for the auto renewal, so I'm just gonna not do that, because I think that just might be adding on. So, I'm gonna stop doing that. God, this file is super large, 1.2 gigabytes. Why is GIMP like this? Like, I save this as a PSD and it's gonna be like a fifth the size. Why is the robot cry so pitiful? Who knows? It's just sad. Look at how, like, unclean this is. Like, the hair looks nice, but then you get to the face and you're like, why do you have no definition? They have the same vibe. I feel like with the Yusuke though, it's like I feel like it's a more. Do you know like the one meme where it's I don't know if it's a meme, but like someone is just like praying. Like that's the vibes I get from this like Yusuke emote, while like the Discord, not the Discord, the this Twitch thing, the Twitch emote is like ooh hoo 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 hoo, like it's more genuinely like I'm crying. Oh, by the way, question. Because I've had issues with this in the past, for changing the stream titles and things like that from Streamlabs. Is my stream title correct and the category correct? Because last time I did that, it didn't actually change it until I opened my stream manager on Twitch. Because it should be like, okay, it's correct. Cool. Because otherwise it was gonna be like Genshin something. Okay, painting more conceptually. Oh yay, nice that it actually worked. Yeah, I was worried that I was still gonna say Genshin, so I was thinking, okay, that's nice because now I know I don't have to open up Chrome every time. Hello, Blueberry. How are you doing? Thanks for coming. Just working on commissions today. Yeah, I'm doing great. I spent a lot of today resting. I should have been reading for class, but might as well, like, when I go to sleep, it's like curling up with a good book. But instead of an interesting novel or something, it's me trying to puzzle out philosophy for like a few hours. But yeah, otherwise I'm doing great. But yeah, working on commissions and hopefully just being chill here. Okay, I gotta fix this hair to be like more defined. I've kept it like in these vague curl shapes, but I really need to like clean everything up for the render. I suppose that's the point of having like a sketch, is to clean it up later. But I look at this and I think like, man, 15-year-old me would say that this is good. And 20-year-old me is smacking myself like, no, you're not done yet. Well, to be fair, 15-year-old me probably couldn't do much better. While 20-year-old me actually knows how to add detail to things. So I'm gonna work on the hair and then I guess the faces, because I feel bad keeping them this rough this whole time. Plus I feel like the face kind of drives the mood of everything. Oh, thank you for the follow, Blueberry Babby. I appreciate it a lot. Wait a minute, I just realized something. I'll fix this off stream, but I definitely had a custom message on instead of following, like something bee themed. I probably also dreamed during the stream because I said in my journal I wanted to, which I haven't done in months. I love this little zombie. I love Dead Ahead. Yeah, Gosh, I just can't looking at Goro's face at just how much... Oh, I also do art. Yes, yes. I mean, I do label these streams as Draw With Me streams. Not that it's labeled in the stream title, but in the schedule. Because I personally am motivated to draw whenever I watch an art streamer drawing. Because it reminds me like, oh yeah, I can do that. So if you were to draw along with me, I would be very honored if that inspired you. Yeah, I only ever feel like working on my OCs when I see someone else working on their OCs, and then I remember like, oh yeah, I should work on mine because no one else will. That reminds me, I gotta finish my like personal OC project. I'm kind of debating whether or not I want to release my like OC project on Valentine's Day, or not release it but announce it, or if I should just wait for it to be done before I try releasing it, as opposed to like announcing it and then possibly like losing the hype of it all. Not that I particularly care about other people enjoying it or something, but I want to make like a big grand sort of deal of it all, because I'm proud of it. But who knows? I feel like I have so many things to draw though, like more urgent things. So that's just a personal project. It doesn't need to be released immediately. As opposed to like, oh, I should get my commissions done. This one that I've taken far too long to do. And then I was working on like an icon commission for someone else. Which I'm very excited. I won't show it. I won't show it on stream right now, mostly because it's an icon commission of like a real life person, and I have a lot of like their photos pulled up, and it's not like these photos aren't public. I got them from like their Instagram, and like the reference photos that they sent me were on their Twitter. But I would feel really weird just bringing up like a person's face like on stream. So like I have in my like TOS for commissions that I'm like allowed to like stream it or and allowed to post it. But like I don't want to just randomly show off someone's face like without their consent, even if it is like public. But let's just say that I'm very proud of how the commissions go. Actually, I do believe that I have a preview without the okay. I have a preview without the reference photos. If I can go to art and stuff. Yeah, there's one thing that's missing on here, and it's the glasses, but I thought the person that I am the person that I'm drawing was very pretty, and I'm really excited to be working on this. I was very honored to be chosen for doing the little icon commission for them. But yeah, anyway, back to this. It's not gonna be as rendered as this one, cause I'm taking a pause on painting commissions right now, because they are time consuming, and with school happening, I don't want to like accidentally put off someone's commission for months. Let's just ignore the fact that that's happened with this commission, but like, thank you for being nice, Lucky, and letting me take forever on this. But I will ensure that it is a good product because of it. Not that I wouldn't want to deliver a good product on other things, but if it's taken me this long, it better be a good product. Wait a minute. Why is Sumi's hair swept to the side? Why doesn't she have like her bangs? Was there a reason that we discussed her not having her bangs? because it feels wrong for her to not have bangs. Which reminds me, I gotta fix my Sumi wig's bangs. They're so uneven. Yeah, okay. Let's see. You have no clue. Okay, well, I like the bangs version, so I'm gonna, if you don't mind, I'm giving Sumi bangs. And then okay, I have to make sure that our eyebrows are still clear. Okay, you don't mind. Yeah, okay. Sumi bang. Yeah, and then I'll clear up the area near her eyebrows. Her bangs don't go down that low. What song is this? I bet this is like Dvalin's theme or something like that. I feel like I've heard this while fighting Storm Terror. Yeah, normally I'd be playing the like lo-fi normally I'd be playing like the lo-fi Genshin playlist, but I want to try listening to other things. Feels like intro to Unknown God. Oh, well, thank you for joining us, Blueberry. I really appreciate you coming and watching. But yeah, thank you. I'll be excited to see you next stream as well. The next time I'm streaming is Thursday, same time, I believe. Yeah, I hope you have a nice day. Was it the intro to Unknown God? Maybe. I can check. I'll check, because they usually timestamp. Whoa, that was a weird thing. You know how YouTube does the thing where it pauses? Okay, so it's called, the last song we were listening to is called Storm Befalls, which feels like a Storm Terror thing. And then this is what's the music that plays in Storm Terror's lair, which is very good. Can't wait to see them again. I want to know why they were fighting. Wait, see who? Wait, I feel lost. Oh, like the unknown god? Yeah, I would like to know too. I'm assuming it's some sort of, because the god doesn't seem evil with dark clothes and a dark world. Okay. Yeah, I would have to rewatch the trailer again. Or not the trailer, the intro again. I mean, I assume that this is my gut feeling, and mind you, this is without, like, reading literally every book and, knowing all the lore, and also not remembering the intro, is that this god is probably, like, someone tied to the abyss that's trying to, like, overthrow the gods of Celestia. They seem, like, very distant. Yeah, I feel like I'm thinking about the god stare, so I have no clue. Yeah, I would, if you have any, like, particular theories, I'd love to hear, either here or, like, in the Genshin chat. Because there is a whole channel there just for what's it called? Just for lores and theories, because I love hearing lore and theory rambles. This hair is so, like, there's so much going on with this hair, and then you look at the face and you're like, what happened? I'm not gonna finish all of the banks because I want to finish the face first. Oh my god, I have to remember that this bottom piece right here is not like the full face. It's going underneath the black mask, like whatever is happening here. I'd love to come up because I like the god's look a lot. Yeah, I mean, there's the theories. Why can't I eat art? I mean, you could print it out and like ingest it, but I don't know how well printer ink would be okay. Wait, no. No, you can print things like on fondant. Like there are. Sorry, I'm like trying to plug in my phone. There are like services, like cake places that will print out like a photo onto things. So if you would want to actually eat it, you could get someone to print this on like some edible ink. So like yeah, if you want to eat someone's art, you better do it. No joking around, you better actually eat their art. I don't know what's going on here. I need to like look at my sketch again. And the actual Black Mask outfit. Oh my god, the borders are so thick but so fuzzy. Okay, I think... I'm trying to figure out how you reorder things in what's it called in Streamlabs, because it's bothering me that my desktop audio is not next to my audio input capture. Like, no, I want to know. I want to see how they compare. Let me open. Oh, I just realized something. I probably never tweeted that I was live from my personal account, so I should probably do that, because I have more followers there. Man, I need to find a better banner for my personal account. I literally cannot settle on anything. Because I want it to be something that I made to show off my art, that at the same time, I'm like, but I want it to be of my OCs. But also, I don't have enough art of my OCs. At least none that's public right now. Okay, let me retweet. Makes me think of the Goro cake. Might do that for myself one year. Oops. Every time I think of like the cake or whatever, like have you seen Jez's Akihiko cake? I think she only did it twice so far. Like she did I think it was like 2018 was Akihiko Cake 1.0, then 2019 was Akihiko's birthday zine, and then 2020 was Akihiko Cake 2.0. Yes, I want to do something like that one of these days. Who will it be for? Who knows? Maybe I'll do it for like one of my OC's birthdays. It'll be like having a second birthday, because my OC's birthdays are kind of near my own. Or at least the main ones are. Was that bias? Possibly. But yeah, I have my OC's birth. Oh shoot, I should check whose birthday it is this month, because I know someone's birthday is in February. I have a document just for my OC's birthdays, and I never remember Okay, I haven't missed it yet, but it's gonna be let me open it because people watching this later may not be familiar with my OCs. Where are you? OC files. Let me go to my reference images. Yeah. Oh, we were supposed to enter in a new image. Open with... Yeah, this is Viete Avanta, who is the monarch of one of the fictional kingdoms, or I don't know why I said fictional, but one of the kingdoms in my like little OC verse. I need to develop them more, TBH, but they do have one of my favorite designs that I've done. I was looking up just to find the cake, I don't remember private or not, but I saw, yeah. I only found out today as well that she changed her, she rearranged everything. Because I know on her private, or, on her private Twitter, she was saying something about, like, wanting to change the way that she, like, posted art, and I'm like, that's fair. I haven't seen Viete in so long. Me neither. Bro, me neither. I, like, don't... I'm trying to develop the main trio the most, even though, like, Viete probably has, like, the most, like, backstory, I would say, of all of the characters that I have. Like, the most fleshed out backstory, and yet here I am, like, ignoring them. One of the first OCs from this universe, too. It was like the first four were Q, Asri, Lotus, and yeah, Q, Asri, Lotus, and Viete. I'll pull up my actual document so people may be able to see this. Let's see how this looks on Streamlabs. But yeah, so here's my little OC document. So we have Viete, who's the 16th. I completely forgot about Lotus's birthday. I feel bad. Cintiel, I cannot believe I gave Cintiel one of my OCs, who is Lotus's life partner. I gave her the same exact birthday as my brother, and I did not realize that. Oops. But yeah, and then we don't have any in April and June, and then we have the twins in July, and then, yeah, I give characters that I like birthdays near mine. So we have Q over here is the protagonist, has a birthday like in mid-October, and then we have Echo C, who is my like current sort of focus character, despite the fact that he's just kind of like an incidental side character who doesn't play a particularly important role, is November 9th, which is the closest to my birthday. Oops. But yeah. Yeah, anyway, back to drawing. Man, I swear to God, I'm not gonna forget my OC's birthdays anymore. I gave them birthdays so I could celebrate, and then I just constantly forget them. But I will remember. I need to figure out when I started on working on Setting Sun, which for anyone who isn't familiar is the OC, the name of the OC verse that I have. Is called Setting Sun, Rising Heroes. Ignore the kind of cringy name. That was something that first of all, cringe culture is dead. Who cares? I'm gonna name it what I want. But it is something that I named when I was in high school. And it's a passion project, so it's not supposed to be like commercial AF or anything like that. It's just supposed to be what makes me happy, and what makes me happy is the nostalgia of keeping the name that I had since it started. which includes the original way that it was abbreviated and spelled, by the way, which I will show. Oh my gosh, I need to... Although it didn't show in the original logo, and it probably won't show in the current logo. But the... Oops. The official way to spell or write setting sun, rising heroes is capital setting sun semicolon rising heroes. Do not ask me why there's a semicolon in here. I knew how to correctly use a semicolon when I named this, but I decided to purposefully incorrectly use a semicolon for like effect or something. So the proper way that it's abbreviated is SS semicolon RH. So if you ever see me talking about SSRH or SS, then that's or setting sun, then that's my OC verse. It's such a bad name, but like I love it to death. I'm not gonna change it unless I find something that I absolutely love way more than it. I'm not gonna change it, cause it brings back nice memories from high school, something that is few. Plus it keeps the project together cohesively. And then I also don't have to go back and retag everything on like my old social media. Like I can just keep it as like all my tags. Plus on Twitter you can't edit you label things, so it's gonna stay as SSRH. It's had that name for like 5 years now, 4 years, something like that. For many a year now, so it's gonna stay that way. I'll definitely, if I ever like stream drawing my OCs, I'll definitely like talk about them more. But I at the moment I'll keep it short and just say that it's a science fantasy story about 2 different kingdoms that are like on the brink of fighting, and it's about this one boy, well, not really one boy, but like it's about like this person and his companions trying to figure out like what's really up with the sort of like oh, hello Reezer Oreo. I'm doing good. I'm just rambling about my OCs after I realized that my OC's birthdays are really soon. But I'm having a nice night. How are you? But yeah, I will take like 5 million years to ramble about my OCs if people don't stop. Even if I'm trying to like quote keep it brief, like I was now, I will go on for like 20 minutes. I feel like okay. I imagine that Sumi has pretty like thin lips. I don't think she really puts on like makeup or anything. Just woke up not long ago having morning classes ATM. Oh yeah, cause you're in a pretty different time zone. Yeah, honestly, I wish I could multitask like that. Although I will say one time I was watching someone stream on Twitch while I was taking like my exams. You're not really paying attention to class. Listen, I feel you. I want to be like be a good kid and pay attention to class, but sometimes like you're just not feeling it. I would say if you can try to focus, but if possible, see if you can like record the lecture or something. That's what I do, because sometimes like I know that I am not able to really really pay attention to my fullest, so I'll bring my attention in later at a time that works for me. That's the one best blessing about all these online classes, is that if I am not feeling it at like 9 in the morning, I can just do the class at like noon. Like, sure, no participation points, but like it's a lot. It's a doing that a couple days a week isn't that bad. I used to be like so staunchly like, yes, you have to like pay attention in school and do all these things and behave or whatever. Like, I still think you should be like considerate in class, but I'm understanding lately that sometimes it's kind of it is just unrealistic for people to have like especially in stressful times like this, but sometimes to have like the endurance to go through classes like that early in the morning sometimes, or just in the morning in general. Morning is not my awake time. It's like 11 a.m. to like 2 p.m. is my awake time, and then I have to take like a nap past 2, and then it's like 4 p.m. to midnight is my awake time again. But otherwise, but you know, I don't, not a lot of classes offer night options, although my classes in the second half of this semester will be during the night. So, I just realized I'm probably gonna have to change my streaming schedule then, because those are Tuesday, Thursday classes, and they're gonna be going from like really kind of late into the evening. So I'll probably have to switch to like a Monday, Wednesday schedule instead. This seems off. You know what? I'm gonna do like a sketch over on the face. Because unlike Goro's face, which is a little bit more defined, Sumi's face is kind of like really, like I kind of just left it really, really vague. Got to fix this. The light wouldn't go all the way down there if it doesn't reach on the other side. Oh, I'm gonna switch music. Sorry, Genshin soundtrack. We're gonna be listening to something else. This is probably gonna get like muted. Oh no, why are all these videos private? Oh no. Okay. Well, I'll set on one song and then I'll find a better playlist. Yes, it is given. I have a playlist that's just like chill music, and I really like this cover. Who's the cover by? The cover is Yu Hikaru. So if you like this cover as well, you should check that out. But yeah, I think I added this to my playlist when I was rewatching Given, which I still need to finish, by the way. I cannot wait until I finally get to watch the movie. One of us needs to get a Crunchyroll account. Yeah, I might see if my friends, if any of my friends have a like a free 2-day pass. Because that's the only reason that I ever watched on Premium, was because my friends gave me a pass. So we'll see. I would love to see the movie. One of my friends is saying that she has a lot of conflicting feelings about it, so I'm kind of curious what that means. Or sorry, what they feel like they have a lot of conflicting feelings about it. So yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what's up with the movie, because I'm not familiar with the manga at all, so I don't really know what's up with it, with the story or like where it's going next. I'm just happy to see like characters who are LGBTQ that are happy together. Okay, I'm gonna like focus on just refining Sumi, so it feels like I've made progress. Man, I'm never gonna do like karaoke for this channel because I'm not very good at singing. Not that you have to be good at singing for karaoke, but I don't think anyone would find that enjoyable. But man, I'd love to do like karaoke of this song specifically, because it makes me emotional every time I listen to it. Okay. Let's go back to the normal playlist, which is the Genshin Lo-Fi soundtrack. Oh shoot, I didn't want to erase that. Yeah, I miss karaoke so much. The last time, okay, I literally have a karaoke machine at home, but all its songs are from like the 90s. And like nothing against 90s music. I just kind of wish that there was more updated music. But you know, coming from a Filipino family, you gotta do karaoke. We haven't done karaoke in a while. We didn't even do karaoke for Christmas or Thanksgiving. How sad. But the last time I did karaoke was like 2019, like deadass 2019. Like I remember that was the time that I went to SoccerCon with friends, and the person that I was staying with, like I was staying in their dorm because I don't live in Seattle, so I was staying at a friend's dorm who goes to a university in Seattle. And the what's it called? Like we were downtown Seattle going into a karaoke place, and it was fun. There were a lot of funny things that happened, but one thing that happened was it was Sunday, and I was like 100% sure, like, it's Sunday, the train must be like, or the light rail, it definitely has a different schedule, so we should probably get out of here like early. And then my friend was like, no, like it goes until like 1 a.m. and I'm like, okay, I trust you because you're the one who lives here. And then my friend checked the schedule at like, or maybe I did, I don't know, so one of us checked the schedule and it was like 20 minutes like before midnight or something like that. And I and whoever was it that checked the schedule was just like, oh, actually, like you're right. The Like, or you're right, like the train does leave at like earlier than normal. Like the last train is at like midnight. And so we had to like book it out of there. Like I was like, oh shit, I gotta pay, and then like then I had to like book it out of there. But the thing is, when we like were leaving, I thought I left my phone behind in the karaoke room, so I had to spend like a few minutes looking for my phone to make sure that I had it. And then we, not even kidding, just like ran the whole way back to the thing. It was like a 10-minute like run or something. Like not like, oh, it's like a 10-minute jog or something. It was like a 10-minute full-on sprint. Like, oh my god. It was a lot. We did make it to the platform like early. Like we had we had like a couple minutes left before the train arrived, but oh my god, that was so much. This is why I always triple check this train schedule and like the bus schedule and everything. I mean, like, worst comes to worst, like I'm sure the other people that we were like hanging out with, like I would offer to pay for gas if they could just drive us back to the dorm. I'd feel bad to bother them though, but you know. But oh my god, I cannot believe that. That's the last time I remember singing karaoke. That anecdote had nothing to do with karaoke, but that was the part I remember most vividly. Yeah. This is why I always check the train schedule. Check the train schedule, kids. Don't just assume you know it. Check the train schedule. Like, that's just anxiety brain talking, but like, man, if only we checked it sooner, we wouldn't have to run. Yeah, but I remember my favorite part of karaoke that time was that like one of the people there was trying to play Wonderwall. They wanted to sing Wonderwall, you know, funny meme song or whatever. But the problem was that they thought it wasn't inputting, but instead it inputted like 8 times. And the way that the karaoke machine worked, we couldn't figure out how to clear their queue. So instead, all of their songs, because it had us input our names, and then it would know who said what, and then it would make sure that each person got a turn before their next song played. So we couldn't figure out how to clear their queue, so literally all of the songs in their queue were Wonderwall. And so every time it came up, we would just have to like skip it manually. Oh my god. Plays Wonderwall 8 times in a row. I always think about that whenever I hear Wonderwall, is that karaoke. I feel like this back part should be darker. Because it's like more hidden. Maybe I'll do like another pass. Like I'm definitely gonna do another pass on the highlights, but maybe I'll do another pass on the shadows. I need to set up a bot to remind me to save every 10 minutes or something like that. Or like every 20. Which reminds me, speaking of checking things, and reminders, posture check, because I noticed that I was slouching pretty badly. I need to I do have a posture reminder on, but I like turn it off while I'm streaming because I can't figure out how to turn off the desktop audio for it, and I feel like that would be annoying to go off like every 15 minutes. No shrimping. Yeah, no shrimping in this house. Or no shrimping for like a really long period of time, because sometimes you will just shrimp even without meaning to. And as someone who has had, like, not major back problems, but, like, who has had days where I, like, literally couldn't get up without, it, like, without feeling, like, weird or, like, it genuinely hurting, and I couldn't, like, sit up in certain ways, I don't want to cause myself any more back problems than I need to. I don't know what caused them is the problem. Because I don't do, like, a lot of extraneous labor. I get when my brother has back problems is because he like, stands all day for work. And he used to work in, like, a warehouse where he was lifting things. So, like, that makes sense to me when he's had preexisting back problems. And, you know, my dad's just old and my mom's old. But, like, what's with me? Why do I have back problems? So I'd like to prevent that. Thankfully, they haven't come back in a while. But I know that the possibility's always out there that I'm gonna not be able to, like, get up. So, take care of y'all selves. Yeah, drawing hair and curls is so satisfying. Like, look at that. Look at that. I like how it looks from a distance, but... Oh yeah, I need to remember to... You can't see the text anymore, but the two random people are still there. I'll fix the shadow eventually, but let's work on Sumi's face. Let's do this sketch over Sumi's face so I can fix it. Make this a brighter green. Rotate my canvas because this is such a strange little angle to draw at. I feel like I have to pull up other art of Sumi that I drew before because I don't remember how I used to draw her, and I want to be consistent about it a little bit. Eyes would be kind of squinted because she's like kind of being like evilly looking, evil laughing. Where's she looking in the picture? Kind of looking at the camera. I seriously, maybe I should just shove this over to Clip Studio for a second so I can do this face. Transfer everything over. But I'd like to least get the face looking okay before I stop streaming. So I might stream like a little bit longer. Switch my side of the switch my display source. So give me a second to. Okay, wrong one. Okay. I need to remember to click studio mode before I start messing with things, as opposed to just like, I'll just jump straight into it, like, and then have my OBS record itself. Like, oops, that's not what I meant to do. But yeah, let's now work with. Let's work with a rotated canvas to save myself. I have a special tool for a unique brush because I'm not used to using brushes that aren't mine for sketching. There we go, sketching pencil. We'll make it much smaller, not 200%. I set it up incorrectly, so it doesn't take colors, but why does it look like this? Hello? Oh, because the anti-aliasing is wrong. There we go. But this is just gonna be used as a guide. It's not actually gonna be. The colors don't really matter. Oh, your mic has a lot of static sound. I'm not sure if it's normal. Let me double check if that's correct. If it's capturing the right microphone. Maybe I'm just really far away, or it's like too close to the. But yeah, thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I'm kind of far away from my microphone, so it's probably that. Typically I have it like pretty close to my face, but today I had it closer to my monitor. Yeah, so hopefully everything's working out now. Let me know if it isn't, and then I'll see what I can do. Oops, not blue. Yes, you censor. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm sitting pretty far away from my microphone. I should make a little spot on my desk where I like put an X to remind me to put my microphone here. Okay, does this look fine if it's flipped? It could be better. I think the could be a little bit more squinty, like you're very excited. I need to remember to stop clicking the incorrect tool. Okay, now the nose. I kind of already had a nose, but I'm gonna probably redo it. Sumi, I think, has like a pretty small nose. To be fair, all like anime girls kind of have small noses, but I feel like she has like a cute little button nose. Not to say that I think noses are adorable regardless of whatever they look like. But you know, traditionally cute button nose. Then I always give this to like anybody who is like smirking in any capacity. They always get like a little yaiba. I love little sharp teeth, and I wish I had one, but alas, I do not. I feel like it could also be rounder up here. Or how do I make it reflect the other side better? That's kind of better. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. I think this is probably good enough. Oh no, but I like the mouth, the sort of like wide open laugh look. Okay, I'm gonna make this a little wider because I think that Sumi deserves her big laugh. Her big smile. So I'll probably have to extend the jaw down a little bit so it can account for her larger mouth. So large you see bottom teeth. Oh shoot, I'm working on the wrong layer, but that's okay. I'll just merge the two because they're both sketch layers anyway. Wait a minute, what layer did I merge? I'm so confused. Oh well. Does that look correct with the perspective I'm going for? I don't know. Also, this eye is too small. Okay. I feel like the Sumi in the original one that I had is kind of leaning towards the camera more. Well, the one I have in here is like farther away. Maybe I can figure out a way to make that a little clearer. Like change it up a little bit. it still definitely needed like work. I can't, even with the sort of like, oops, even the original, like, it's not just a change of angle, it genuinely did need a lot of work, on the original face. Okay, I don't really need to be super precious with making sure everything lines up, so. I'm gonna switch back to GIMP in a second. Okay, now we have back to GIMP. We're gonna be fixing this face. Oops. To be a little bit more like this one. Gonna have more teeth. And then here that the line doesn't matter. I'm gonna like, this is really hard to see. When I like turn this off, it's gonna look so weird. But let me. It's gonna look weird at the moment, but it's gonna look good eventually. Okay, now Sumi and Goro have eyes that are like closer size to each other as opposed to giving her like huge eyes compared to him. okay. I have to fix the eyebrows. Okay, let's see what it looks like when I turn off all this guide layer. Not great, but like, I get where I'm going with this. Okay, okay. This suddenly looks like way worse, but you know. The sacrifices that you make to make things look better in the end. Okay, see, it's looking better already. What is going on with these teeth, though? Let's see. Comparison. To add the little yaba back in. Make it a bit clearer. Come on. I'm gonna take some dark colors and I'm gonna kind of try to put in some like border colors to blend in. That would be a bit easier to see. Just so it's a little clearer for me later on to know where I'm going with this. Man, noses are like my favorite thing to draw. I don't know what's up with them, but they're just so cute and they can be so varied. But people only draw like the same type of nose. Or like I don't want to say people, they draw the same type of nose. It's commonly represented in media. People like draw like cute small noses. But noses have so much personality. I would argue like as much as eyes do. There was one time I commissioned an artist at a convention to draw me, and they were like, oh, your nose, like, I hope this isn't weird to say, but like, your nose like seems so interesting, which I don't really think that it does. But I was like, oh no, like I'm an artist too, I totally get it. Noses are like my favorite thing to draw. Which is why it makes me so sad. A lot of art styles have like no noses in them, and I'm like, but the flavor, you're missing out on it. You're missing out on so much. You gotta get in on the nose economy. I feel like my noses could be more different as well, but I like seeing a lot of different noses. Like people draw a bunch of different noses. I think it looks cool. I feel like I should draw some sort of rim light right here. So much fun you could do with noses. Yee. And yet, many people only draw like one type of nose, and it makes me sad. Tomorrow I'll draw Goro. Hopefully, I have no idea how I'll make his nose. I mean, you can also make him noseless. I feel like I never draw Goro looking right. Like, you know, like the Flynn Rider, sort of like meme where it's just like, they never get my nose right. That's me, but with Goro's like whole face. He will be unable to smell. Yeah, he's got sinus problems. Those poor noseless anime girls, like, they don't know. They don't know the sweet smells of the real world. In the 3D world, we have good smells. Okay. Okay. Lips. I feel like they need a little bit more volume in the bottom. I know I said that I think she has thin lips, but like perspective-wise, it looks a little weird. I need to fix how defined all the lines are again. Okay, I need to fix her eyebrows to be a little more textured. And then why does she look greasy and oily? I think she's like too reflective is the problem. This is an anti-grease zone. The phantom grease is grease. There's a pun in there somewhere. Let's look at the reference image again. The eyebrow is like a little more up actually. It goes up here. I don't know if this looks anything like any Sumi that I've drawn before, but it looks enough like her. To be fair, the part of the point of this is to Sumi that is acting like Goro. So if she looks different vibe-wise, it's fine. Oh my gosh, I almost sneezed. Ah! Okay, let's get the eye whites in here. That's important. Her eye whites are gonna be yellow. She's not an egg. She doesn't have jaundice. Oh my god, speaking of jaundice, which is a weird transition, but that reminds me. I need to fit it. I was gonna draw the Phantom Thieves as the Crayon Song crayons. Because I wasn't able to find anyone who had done it before. I don't think Sumi's gonna be in it, but every time I think of like yellow, or every time I think of like jaundice, which is not often, but like think of the Crayon Song, like the black crayon. In this case will be Goro Catchy, of course. Is just saying like jaundice, jaundice to the yellow crayon, which will be Ryuji. Not all the crayons have good counterparts though. So we're still trying to figure out who's gonna be green crayon, because I don't think any of the characters fit that well. Okay, I think this second eye is too big. Unless you want to do your own rendition where they represent the PT colors, then Goro is like... Well, the thing is, I was gonna make it an animatic, so it kind of has to, like, I could make them say different colors, but the way that the lyrics match up to the colors wouldn't really make any sense. Because I know sometimes over, like, animatics, people will change the words to match the characters, but in this case, it's literally, like, tied to the lyrics. So I don't think it would make sense to change it that much. Goro Crow form red crayon, then he somehow changes a black crayon and is emo. Oh my god. The problem is we have too many people who can be red crayon. Yeah, there's like 3 different people who could be red crayon, and I'm just like, no, I have to pick. Puts hearts in Sumi's eyes because I love her. Because I have hearts in my eyes for her. Also, from far away, I feel like it makes her gaze look more piercing. Pink on Sumi, green, purple Sumi. But what about Haru? What would Haru be? Because I think that's why we cut Sumi out of the thing, is because there were too many, or there weren't enough colors. Okay, he's a wild card. He can be any crayon he wants to be. He's the Copic marker mixer blender for a colorless blender. We're talking about crayons. You think crayons got colorless blenders? You just smudge that shit together. Wow, I didn't realize how small I had drawn these faces. Like, these are all pixely up close. Well, as long as the picture overhaul is cohesive. Because the picture overall is like, what, A4 or something like that? It's 3500 by 2480. Or 3508 by 2480. Which is a printing size. I'm assuming it's, or maybe it's a near printing size at least, because I start with the printing size and then I'll expand that canvas outwards if needed. Okay, I'm gonna finish off doing face and hair stuff, and then I'll end the stream. I'm probably still gonna be fudging this face off stream, but you know. I need to fix the eyebrow textures again. And the shading underneath the hair. Does it the lazy way and just uses a scratchy brush to add texture. I'll fix it. I'll add more like accurate textures later on. Okay. So these bangs are not all the same size. Ah! Flashbacks to Sumi wig cutting. Don't look at me. Thankfully in the dark I can be a little bit more lenient on what this looks like. But this stuff in the light needs to look good. Okay. This is gonna have to definitely be cleaned up at some point, but we'll see. This doesn't really look like Sumi. This looks like... I don't know. I feel like I have to change what her eyes a bit. I'm like drawing her with different expressions than she would normally look like, but it just doesn't look like Sumi to me. But yeah, so we got done Sumi's face, I guess, and hair for the most part. Let me flip this back to normal. Man, this Black Mask outfit gives me a headache. At least I changed it to be, like, less terrible. Say what you will about Goro, but... man, the boy needs a better taste in villain fashion. Villain fashion is supposed to be flamboyant and fun. Why did you choose something that was hard to see? Like, I get the point is that it's, like, zebra striped. because like he's a prisoner of like his own, it's sort of like his own creation. And also, I believe the official reason why his persona like looks like that, like a freaking zebra, is because they're supposed to be like hard to see. It creates like a, you know, evolutionarily zebras look like that, so they all blend together. They look confusing to predators. Oh, hello! Oh my god, I don't know how long ago this was, but hello Blueberry. I got like too caught up with the later messages to see that you said you're back. Welcome back. I hope you're having a good night or day wherever you are. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm actually going to end stream somewhat soon. I'm like kind of want to just keep working, but at the same time I'm like, I have philosophy readings to do and they take a long time, and I should be a responsible adult and read my philosophy books before I before it gets too late, because I woke up super early today on accident, so I definitely know I'm gonna fall asleep early. But who knows, maybe if I fall asleep early enough, I'll wake up. It reminds me of a silly villain outfit. Like, yeah, kinda. It feels very, like, it feels very, what's it called? Superhero-ish in a way, or like, you know, those like kitty superheroes, which I guess that kind of makes sense because he's his or kitty supervillains, like what kids think a supervillain looks like, but I guess that kind of makes sense because the his crow outfit is supposed to be like sort of representative of the heroes that he liked watching or like thinking of when he was a kid. It's all very like toy-like. So it makes sense if his black mask outfit kind of reflected that, despite having like a more mature look to it. More mature, I don't know if I'd call it like, I don't know how to say it. It reflects more of his adult mindset, but man, it's so silly looking. R.I.P. cosplayers who cosplay him. I don't get it. How do you have the patience to like do all these stripes? I don't have this patience to draw all of these stripes, and I'm just drawing them. Like, I had to modify the outfit because I didn't like how it looked. And there's so many things I just didn't want to draw on it. Oh my god. I'm gonna add like a slight shadow to the area over here, so it doesn't quite look like there's nothing. Like it actually looks like it's part of it. Stuff is definitely getting modified in the future though. We'll see how long before I'm like, I should really go do my readings. Cause I feel in the group about this now. Like I've been having like issues with this commission in particular, like feeling good about it, but like I feel good about this one now. Now that I have like a couple parts that like look nice. Now I feel motivated to make the rest of it look nice. Oh, that belt though. Everything down here needs to get fixed. I'll just do like some quick passes on the legs, because those are easy to do. Have to stop the banding and blend this out a little bit more. And then the bounce. And then Let's fix up the edges so they're a little less crispy, a little less aliased. Oh my god, I thought there were like birds outside. I'm like, is it like 5 a.m. or something? What's happening? But alas, it's just the music. I want to keep working on this, but I really should put it down. Music? If the music is over, then I'll work for 10 more minutes, period. Yeah, it is over. Okay. So, 10 minutes, 8:23. I'll stop. Oh my gosh, my nose is stuffy for some reason. I hope I didn't get a cold or something. I haven't like been outside, so I don't know how I'd have gotten a cold, but maybe it's just my bad sleep schedule is making my immune system worse. Let's see. Under shading. But yeah, I know Thursday I'm gonna continue this, and then I have to remember to change my schedule after the stream. I will not be streaming on Saturday. I will be streaming on Sunday for Valentine's Day, for any lonely hearts or just people who want to just hang out. I don't know what I will be playing yet, but I think maybe Monster Prom. Monster Prom feels like a good datey type game that's lighthearted and not like extremely text heavy. What I really want to do is not Monster Prom. It's actually like a Three Houses stream, but I just take literally everyone on tea time, because it's been a really long time since I've played Three Houses, and I miss everyone. I miss my units so much. Plus I did that before. I took Manuela out on a date on Valentine's Day once by taking her into tea time, because Manuela's super cute. But yeah, I was thinking, like, if I could one day stream Three Houses, it's like an endurance run, not really endurance run, but like me trying to get through all of the tea time events, but no guides whatsoever. I'd have to just do it based off of memory. I would buy all of the teas and everything like that, so I would actually have access to all of them, and then I just take everyone out to tea for like for the whole month. I'm trying to think of my save file that I have the most characters on at the moment. Because Golden Deer, I'm missing 2 characters. I think in my Silver Snow route, I have literally everyone. So, well, everyone except for like the route exclusives. But I believe I have everyone, including the Astronauts characters. But alas, I don't have a capture card, so I can't actually. I can't do that. Maybe one day though. Unless y'all want to see me like how I used to stream to my friends when I wanted to stream something on a console, I would just point my laptop at my monitor. Those were the days that weren't good. I said I was just gonna work on Sumi, but I guess it's Goro time now. Gonna work on their heads and then work our way down. Goro's hair is gonna be a little more tricky because his is not as dark. It's almost like honey colored. The way that the lighting hits it makes it a lot more yellow. Man, hair is like one of my favorite things to draw. I used to draw like hair that was so detailed, and I feel like I'm slowly getting there. But I feel like I don't draw hair as much as I used to, or the same way that I used to anymore. Which would be like spending like I wouldn't draw individual strands, but I would draw like very detailed lockets of hair. And I feel like after, like, that's a certain style, but also, stylistically having, or not stylistically, but, your composition kind of benefits from having, variations in areas of, detail and, more, like, simple areas. And I mean, that'll really depends on your style. Just do it like intentionally. But I kind of want to mess around more with having like an absence of detail. So like if this were, I don't know, if I were younger, I probably would have like not left this just as one solid color at the top. I probably would have individually rendered everything. But I'm trying to keep it like, try to draw like certain points of interest based on the amount of detail there is. See. Try to see if there's anyone that I can raid. Because I think I'm probably gonna call it here. So let me go to Twitch. I might sketch for like a tiny bit more, but you know. But don't start randomly playing the first thing. Oh shoot, I gotta log into my correct account because I'm on my personal account right now. But yeah, it was definitely like a lot of fun. Oops, stop playing random music. Uh, it was definitely a lot of fun. Like drawing with you, being chill with you. And let me open my video producer. Okay, I'm going to